Hey there, gang. Time for another comic book unboxing, and in this video we are finishing up this box. You can go back into the timeline there and pick out the most recent video before this one, and it will be the first half of this box. I just kind of did half the box to keep the video to a reasonable time frame, but either half of this box is worth looking at. As you can see here, we've got some newer books sandwiching what, well, based on the last box, turns out to be some Atom Age, early Silver Age books. So a lot of cool stuff to look at. So if you like comic books and you want to span the ages from old to new, stick around. We're going to have some fun. Hey there, Bubby. Welcome to Shanghai. My name is Duke, and this is an unboxing video. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. If you don't know what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, then just go watch part one of this video, and it's explained there. But for the rest of you, please do like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the groovy things. If you subscribe and comment, you're automatically entered into the giveaway contest for one of 2 Bronze Age mystery boxes. I'll be giving those away once I hit 500 subscribers. But hey, let's not waste any time. As I said, let us dive right into these books, see what we've got, and we're still working on the middle half, which is these older books. And here we have Gangbusters, and it actually says it here on this issue. It is based on the radio series. When DC first licensed this, I believe it was just a radio series. It eventually went to TV. So there you go. This book belonged to John. Fox and Crow. Fox and Crow, it's funny. It did the same damn thing over and over and over and over and over again. But it's quite charming, quite fun. Any particular issue is cool. This is number 22, so it's a fairly early issue. And the Fox and the Crow, they were Columbia movie characters. DC did eventually, after licensing a few radio shows, did eventually manage to license some properties from the moving pictures and license the Columbia Pictures characters. And Fox and the Crow was among that. I don't know who actually owns the rights to Fox and the Crow today. But it's kind of a shame, because Fox and Crow would make a good trade paperback for young readers, or even in black and white, marketed as a coloring book. It would be cool. But I don't know who owns the rights to the characters. Kind of like the Micronauts thing, where Marvel owns the rights to the comic book and its versions of the Micronauts. But I think it's Hasbro or Mattel, or actually Hasbro and Mattel are one company now, aren't they? They own the rights to the Micronauts themselves. So Marvel can't do anything, and Hasbro can't do anything with the most popular versions of those characters. So we could be an issue here like that. Real Screen Comics, and that was again TV Screen. This starred characters licensed from Columbia, including Tito and his burrito. Probably couldn't publish that today. He'd probably get accused of being racist. But this starred Fox and the Crow, and towards the end of the run, it became Real TV Screen Comics, or TV Screen Cartoons, or something like that. Here's All-American Men of War, number 48. Number 51. Kind of I don't think this is a gray tone cover. Never mind, forget I said anything. Here's Black Hawk. Boy, we can't give Black Hawk away. This will struggle to get to $10. As I keep telling you, when we sell a raw single on eBay, we like to get at least $10 for it. And even after I grade this up, and this will probably be like, I don't know, a 4 or 5, maybe a 4. That'll struggle to get to $10. And it kills me, because I would love to complete my Black Hawk run. I mean, the earlier issues from the Golden Age I'll never be able to afford, but I could maybe afford these, but yeah, they're gonna. I can't have them for myself. Gotta post them online. GI Combat number 48. This is right after the transition. GI Combat was initially a Quality Comics title, as was Black Hawk. Actually, this is right after the transition as well. So DC bought out Quality Comics and continued 4 of the titles, including GI Combat and Black Hawk, I believe the other ones were Robin Hood Tales, which got canceled right away, and the other one was a romance book. But effectively it was just these 2, because again, Robin Hood Tales got canceled right away, and the romance book that I'm forgetting the name of right now, I'll pop it on the screen. It was a few months before it reappeared, and when it did, it effectively just kept the title. Everything else about the book mirrored what was going on in DC's other romance books at the time, produced in-house by those. So really all they kept was the title. Heartthrobs, that's what it is, I think. Heartthrobs. There you go. So anyway, the first DC issue of Black Hawk was number 108, so this is 112. And the first DC issue of GI Combat was, I believe, 44, and this is 48. And already they're promoting DC contest winners. Probably when this contest ran, this was still a quality title. So the readers of this book, who are reading GI Combat and maybe nothing else from DC, which happens, into the the 70s, the Sergeant Rock, Warlord, Jonah Hex. I knew kids who bought those books and didn't buy any of the superhero stuff, whereas I was kind of the opposite. Bought all the superhero stuff and only bought the non-superhero stuff when I had more allowance money than new books that week. I was kind of contractually obligated, sort of my geek cred. I had to spend every penny I had with me. So I would pick up one of those books. But yeah, I mean, somebody who was reading this book probably was like, what contest? What are you talking about? But DC made it up by offering a free ice cream coupon worth 10 cents. Woo! You always have to check and make sure the coupon is still in here. And I don't know, probably is. Flipping through, I don't see any obvious cutouts. Tales of the Unexpected with a gorilla. We talked about gorilla covers in the last issue. Last issue. I have comic books on the brain. Last video. I should give all of my videos issue numbers. There you go. And then I can do like a big cross-company YouTube event, just like the real comic book companies. So anyway, Tales of the Unexpected, that is number 14, a nice early issue. This one was not nearly as batshit as Strange Adventures, but still was kind of out there. Well, not really. It was really more straight sci-fi. The man who collected worlds, and he's not Brainiac. Oh, Brainiac just collected cities. This dude's collecting whole worlds. That was number, I can't see it, 18. Here's number 16. I built the super cage. Well, good for you. You want to go ahead and cage that giant foot. Adventure Comics, 237. I think, is this the one with the, forget the issue number. The Intergalactic Vigilante Squadron? No, it's not. Oh, it is. Yes, by gory, it is. So we start out with some random bullshit. Da-da-da-da-da. The end. And Aquaman. Oh, no, it's not. What was I looking at? That I thought it was the Vigilantes. Oh, I did. There they are. Is that them? Yes. The Interplanetary Vigilantes. So, you know I'm a big Legion of Superheroes fans, and the big deal about this, the Overstreet Comic Book Price Guide had a mania for precursors, early versions, primordial versions of different characters, particularly Marvel heroes. And other characters, Aunt May, Uncle Ben, when there is sort of a template or a prototype that would later be reused to become the real deal. And so for a long time, they listed this as a Legion of Superheroes prototype, and it's not, because the other thing Overstreet used to do is Bob Overstreet would purposefully put wrong data, not really with the pricing, but just with the listings. He put stuff that was either completely superfluous as if it was a thing, like first appearance of Microwave Man in an issue of Action Comics in the Bronze Age, which he never appeared again, no big deal. Or stuff that was just flat out wrong, and it was to catch other people who were putting out price guides to see if they were just copying his data rather than doing their own original research. And so you still see this sometimes listed as a Legion precursor, and it's not. There are actual Legion precursors, and I plan to do a video on that. Some stories by Otto Binder that used a lot of the same themes and tropes that appeared in that first Legion story in Adventure Comics 247. This one has nothing at all, anything remotely like the Legion, other than it's a group, but they're adult heroes, and it's in contemporary times, and otherwise they've got nothing to do with the Legion. There's no comparison here to any particular Legion story. So the Interplanetary Vigilantes is not a Legion precursor, but you will see that listed sometimes that way in Overstreet. And if you see it in other price guides that are not Overstreet, you can get a kind of an idea they're just copying Overstreet's data. They don't know why they're listing that, but they just presume that there's a reason to. Here is another story featuring Superboy Super Pet, the Dog of Steel. I think Crypto made his first appearance in 210, Adventure Comics 210, if I'm getting that right. You see, this early version is still kind of cartoony. They haven't quite brought him into the idea that he should be drawn realistically just yet. Another issue of GI Combat, number 54. This one's a gray tone cover. So there are a lot of people who like these gray tone covers, and they appeared most prominently on DC's war titles, and then on some of their kind of lesser superhero adventure titles like Challengers and Sea Devils and things like that. House of Mystery, number 73. I tuned in the past. Look at that arrow coming right out of that TV screen. That's crazy. That's some crazy 3D bullshit. Our Fighting Forces. There you go. I think is that Johnny Cloud? No, I don't think it is. Just a random pilot. But number 18, that's an early issue. Oh, nice. You really don't see these that often. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So this was kind of an annual thing that DC did for several years. But this, as you might guess, was most often purchased as a stocking stuffer, and as such it was given to younger kids, rolled up, stuffed in Christmas stockings, and or I don't know, folded up and stuffed inside a dreidel. Kwanzaa wasn't a thing yet, so I don't know. I guess they use stockings too. They like black people are something different. Shut up. We all just people, baby. But anyway, you don't find this that often because it just didn't get saved because it's not a superhero book and because they tended to be beat to crap. They were literally loved to death. And so, yeah, that's a cool thing. Got a whole bunch of Rudolph going on here. Got your calendar for 1958. Woohoo! All your holidays. Any holidays here we don't celebrate anymore? Well, Columbus Day, I guess. Mystery in Space. There you go. Battle of the Moon Monsters. Challengers of the Unknown. We were just talking about them, and this is an early issue, number 7. So this is still Kirby. Got some roughage here. That's an early issue with Jack Kirby art. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let us grab the next stack. And this is the last of that middle portion of this box that we could tell by the top edge were definitely older books. Mr. District Attorney. I don't think we've seen an issue on this video, but the last video, the first half of this box, we mentioned this was based on a radio show. DC licensed the radio show. Lair of the Dragonfly, House of Secrets number 19. Nice. Gangbusters, free ice cream coupon. Look at that, we got 2 of those. How often do you see one of these and we've got 2? Is that crazy? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Number 50. Cop without a gun. What would be a cop without a gun? Dead, I'm guessing. TikTok. Oh no, just tick. I'm sorry. The Sleuth in the Iron Mask. Huh. Our Army at War. Number 58. So this is pre-Sergeant Rock. Our Fighting Forces. 25. So this is pre-Gunner and Sarge. Tin Fish Pilot. What's a tin fish? Uh-huh. Star Spangled War Stories. This is pre-Unknown Soldier. That's number 62. Number 30. Sweet. Our Army 60, and that's a gray tone cover here you can see. 61. Oh, a pigeon for Easy Company. So this Easy Company, is that a rock story? Must be. I'm not going to open it up. I don't want to futz with it. Here's a gray tone cover of My Greatest Adventure, number 17. We found the Petrified Man. Huh. Annie Oakley and Tag. Was Tag her horse or her dog? I think it was her horse. So just like Roy Rogers towards the end of his run started, guest starring Trigger, Annie Oakley got tagged on. Hi-O Silver, Lone Ranger's horse, got his own book. All right, now we are going to be the last little bit of this box. We'll have a couple of stacks here. These are all in bags and boards, but, well, I guess these are older books. I thought these were going to be newer books, but there you go. I have to adjust my lighting here again because of the bags. There's an early Wonder Woman, number 87. Land of the Giants. Number 95. What is she doing to Steve's head? She's going to go, he can't survive this atomic blast. I will put him out of his misery so he doesn't die of radiation poisoning. There you go. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 Wonder Woman. That's number 102. Number 90. Big Wonder Woman, tiny Wonder Woman. Man in Black. That's a Harvey comic book. And Ringo Kid. Is that number 1? Oh no, it's number 8. This is a Marvel Atlas book. Joe Manley art. Or Manili, I guess. People accuse me of saying it wrong. St. John Publishing. Look at that. Now here's a book I legitimately have never seen in my life. Didn't even know this existed. War of Wars, Atom Age Combat. I don't see an issue number. Click. Oh, shit. Black Cat Mystery. This is a Harvey comic book. So Harvey had a superheroine who was a big deal for a long time called the Black Cat. Not the Felicia Hardy Marvel character, but one that, unfortunately, Harvey let the trademark lapse on, and Marvel was able to lap it up as it was wont to do. But towards the end of the run, after superheroes fell out of favor, the title and numbering continued on without the actual Black Cat. So became Black Cat Mystic. It's another Black Cat Mystic, and it basically became a horror mystery title. Black Cat Mystic. That dude's freaking me out. He's crazy. Our Fighting Men in Action. This is an AJAX-FERRELL comic book. Nothing racist about that coloring there, is there? What are you going to do? We were at war. Johnny Reb. Well, we're not fighting the Civil War. That's crazy. Huh. I don't see an issue number on this one either. This is a Charlton book. This magazine is haunted. This might be number 1. This might be number 1. The Thing on the Beach. Another AJAX-FERRELL comic book. Just strange. Not strange suspense, not strange adventures, not even Doctor Strange, just strange. You could win a color TV set. All right, here's the last of it, boys and girls. We're at the end. We are at the Gouldarn Tootin' end. And there is another strange. No issue numbers on these, but I think this was only like a 4-issue series, something like that. We ought to sell them as a set, frankly. Sell it as the complete set. I bet that would do almost better than the individual issues. Well, here we go. It was more than 4 issues after all, wasn't it? Huh. Guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Here's a Marvel Atlas book. Tales of the Unusual, but I think the actual title is just Unusual. Menace of the Unseen Man. Huh. And you can see his shoes. Not just his footprints, but also his shoes. That's a John Severin cover. Cool. Strange Tales, which would later go on to star the Human Torch and Doctor Strange and Nick Fury, but at this point it's kind of a random mystery title. Got kind of a Rear Window thing going on here. I wonder if this is before or after Rear Window, the movie. This was maybe inspired by that in some way. Oh, neat. And I think this is number 1. No, it's number 2. Never mind. Not as neat, but still pretty neat. The New Adventures of Charlie Chan, who I believe had... No, I don't think he had a TV show. I think it was a series of movies. And Charlie Chan had like 27 kids who would take part in every mystery. So there you go. Another Marvel Atlas, Spellbound. Another issue of Strange Tales, number 52. Number, where is it? 51. Number 60. The Abyss. Oh. Number 65. Number 63. And this is it. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. We saved the best for last, didn't we? Tales to Astonish, number 8. And this is some classic Kirby monster action here. Mummex, King of the Mummies, lives again. Beware. Also, I dare defy the floating head and other astonishing thrills. Mummex walks again. The world must beware. Beware. And there you go. I say Kirby. Is that a Kirby cover? I'm not 100% sure if you want to know the truth. Looks like we got some spine issues here, mid-spine. But still, Tales to Astonish number 8. Yeah, that's going to do okay. And actually, I lied to you. I got one more book. This was from another batch I did recently that's sitting here. If I can grab it, if I can reach across the table here without getting up, putting any weight on my foot. And this one won't be worth the weight, frankly. But I pulled this out of another box because when I run across a book that hasn't been indexed on the Grand Comics database, comics.org, I will index it. And I just recently indexed this book. This one had just the cover up, but no other information. So I went through this book, posted that up. So that's Terry Toon's Giant Summer Fun Book. CBS Television presents. It says number 101, but it's actually number 1. There were 2 issues, 101 and 102. So there you go. It's got Heckle and Jekyll and Gandy Goose and Sourpuss and all kinds of other characters. Little Roquefort here on the back. But anyway, if you go to comicstore.org and look that up, you will see that I did the indexing myself with no help from anybody else. All right, that's it. That's that box. That half of that box anyway. So I hope you had some fun. Please do again, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the groovy things. We'll wrap this up and grab another box. Do this all again tomorrow or the next day or soon thereafter. I'm not quite on a daily schedule again yet, but well, we'll meet again soon. And until then, goodbye, good luck, and please be good to each other.